Hi, this is Jim Pallarino, and my neurological disease uh, is progressing, and I think it is true that I don't have too much time left on Earth. But I am being treated for it secretively. I'm not quite sure how, but I am being treated for it. On December 2004, Christmas Eve, when all of you did the coughing thing upon me, because it was funny, because it was fun for you to do so. That and that alone. That ensured that I can never, ever, ever hold down a job. You intentionally made it so that sound was repulsive to my ears. This is the people in the Syracuse community. I would like to know how you would feel if you never had any chance whatsoever of getting a job. I would also like to know how you would feel if someone you love, such as your father, became sick and started coughing, and in his time of weakness and sickness, you don't treat him correctly because you are trained to not like that sound, to think that he was doing something bad to you by coughing. Just want to know how all of you would feel. And you know what? I don't want to point my finger and say you should be ashamed of yourselves, because you don't fucking care. You didn't care then. I told all of you about that, about the consequences of this, and none of you cared then. So I don't want to hear it. The only way to kill a sociopath tendency is to have the badness happen upon them, I guess. This was about 70 to 80% of the local populace, based on my estimations. Well, anyways, like I said, I don't have much longer on Earth myself. I didn't do hardly any good here while I was on Earth. Any bad thought that I had, someone made it true. Such as the earthquake in Chile. They made that a reality. Any bad thought that I had, seemingly there's a ruling group of people, sometimes just a local community, they made that thing, that badness, true. Now, all of you could have gone in a different direction, made some of the goodness true, but as far as I can see, that never happened. It's quite a shame. So there you go. Here's your Antichrist right here, Jim. For all of you people that believe in the Antichrist, I don't. I believe people had choices to do good or bad, and they chose bad based on thoughts that I had. Maybe Jesus will come around in another millennia or so. Said he's going to come back, according to the Bible, at the end of the age of Pisces. And I don't know when that is. There are different ways, I think, of determining when the end of the age is and when the new age begins. But he's supposed to be coming around once again, according to the Bible, which I don't believe. At the beginning, that would be the beginning of the age of Aquarius. Too much light pollution to see the constellations from my eyesight. Anyway, This is terrifying to me. This sickness, this neurological disease that I have. And it looks like I'm dying alone. When I was on earth, there was no actual love for me, not even by my parents. My dad went to his grave with the truth in him, unwilling to say it to me. If you listen to the end of one more note. If you listen to the end of XTC's 5 Senses Working Overtime, he sings, "And the bells softly chime," and you don't hear a bell chiming at all. That means like for who the bell tolls, that sort of thing. Death is on the way. All we hear are geese, and I've heard the geese. I've heard you hear geese quacking, and I've heard 2 times now quacking. Is quacking done by a crow? Quacking done by a sparrow? Birds that normally can't make these sorts of sounds. There has not been a third quack yet. When the third quack comes, I think that's when I truly am on my deathbed. That's when it's certain that I'm about to die. No, humans making that sound or listening to a video recording of ecstasy doesn't count. Bye.